Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today to see my zero waste haul. This is definitely not like a haul of purchases so that my life can look all Instagram perfect with my zero waste aspirations. It is actually a collection of things that I have bought to replace items that are, needing to be replaced in my home, and now I am replacing them with their low waste counterparts. There's a couple things that I have bought because I wanted a specific thing, but I'm making hopefully, the most sustainable choice possible. But yeah, overall, this is replacement stuff, not like new stuff just for the sake of having new stuff. So this has been, percolating in me for a long time, the zero waste lifestyle, and I have aspirations. I would consider myself a pretty solid beginner at this. I definitely have a lot farther to go, but like we already don't use paper towels or napkins or anything like that. Shop in bulk with reusable packaging and, all of that kind of classic stuff. And I'm working really hard on some other things, but that could be a whole other video. This is about the haul. But the reason too that it has come up in me is especially with this pandemic and everything that has been going on. Our city has stopped taking the recycle to the recycling center. It's like they sent out an email that said that even though it will still be collected on the day of the recycling day, everything that they collect is being sent straight to the landfill. So it's like sort of hit me fresh, because for a while there I felt like recycling was kind of the way that I could get around not necessarily having to go totally zero waste. But just with this pandemic in particular, it just sort of opens my eyes again to the need to really manage, hopefully, the entirety of my own waste so that I'm not depending upon, a system that may not be there forever. So anyway, enough is enough with that. I will go ahead and get into the actual haul. So first up will be a set of bamboo straws, and I've been wanting a couple of extra straws. We have a few reusable straws, but they match cups in the house, if that makes sense. They came with reusable cups. So I wanted a set of straws that was just straws so that I could put them in my car and have them on hand for those moments when I go out and I get a drink and I can tell them no straw because I already have it with me. I should be using the reusable cups, but right now you're not allowed to use reusable cups. And then also it's just like sometimes you forget, so I could at least not have the straw. And I'm gonna get better at that, like really, but this is kind of like a baby step. My one complaint with these is that they came with a straw brush. When I looked on the website, it didn't say anything about there being a brush. And that irritates me to no end, because it seems like every single time you buy reusable straws now, they come with a brush. How many straw brushes do I need? If you need a straw brush, talk to me, okay? I can send you a straw brush. I mean, probably not for real. I mean, just, I would like give them out locally, but I don't really want to like start shipping straw brushes everywhere. But one of the reasons I chose bamboo over plastic or stainless steel is the fact that apparently it is naturally antibacterial, and at the end of its life, it is compostable. So I can compost this myself, and kudos on the packaging. There's not a single bit of plastic in this entire packaging. Even the straws are tied together with raffia instead of a plastic thingy. So I got these on earthhero.com, and that's great. So there are 6 straws plus the dang brush, and that's to help me out with some of my reusable straw stuff that I've been wanting. Also, it is absolutely time for me to replace my plastic dish brush, and I was thinking about showing you the plastic dish brush, but I'm really embarrassed about it, so I'm not going to show you. Suffice to say, it is time. So this is the last plastic dish brush that I will be sending to a landfill, and that makes me so happy. So as my alternative, but also I have a new dish brush. This is from Redecker, also from earthhero.com. And it's a great little brush. None of this stuff is used yet, but everybody has rave reviews, so I'm hoping that it's true. What's great about this too is that once the head wears out, this whole thing pops out, and then there are replacement heads for the brush. And the head itself is compostable at the end of its life. So again, you're not going to be you know, sending stuff off to landfill or trusting that recycle will still be there or whatever. I don't think you could recycle that, but it's also a vegan brush. It's kind of difficult to find zero waste brushes that are also vegan because I happen to be vegan. Almost 3 years now, yay. So I am, you know, really happy that I found this. And again, that was earthhero.com Redecker, and that's our replaceable brush, and then plus a head to replace so that I don't have to order again just to replace a head anytime soon. So anyway, there is that. In keeping with that same theme, I also got a coconut bristle bottle brush. This is the one that has been really hard for me to find, a vegan bottle brush that was also zero waste. This is also all compostable at the end of its life, although I don't know what you do with the metal bit. I'll have to find that out. But this is, you know, for washing out bottles. I got this actually at Little Yellow. Is it littleyellowbungalow.com? It might be. I will find out, and I'll put the link in the description because there's one other thing that came from that site. So this I found there. Earthhero.com had a bottle brush, but it was made of hog hair. So, you know, I got a vegan one instead. I don't feel gross about it. Oh, wash my dishes with pig hair. Like, yeah, okay. Okay, so also along with the dishwashing is because I'm almost out of my last bottle of sustainable dish soap. I've been using a sustainable brand for a while, but they still come in a plastic bottle. So I'm going to be trying out the Castile block soap. So I also got, because I don't have a stand and I want this to last as possible, I bought a stand for it. And I liked this in particular because it has these metal grooves, and I have wooden soap dishes because we've already switched to soap bars in the bathroom and the kitchen. Like bathrooms and kitchens, we wash our hands with bar soap now, and then also use bar soap in the shower instead of body wash to avoid all of the packaging. But the soap dishes I have are all wood, and they're really difficult to clean. And I actually got I'll get a splinter sometimes trying to clean those things off. So I really love that this is metal and I'll be able to scrub that free of soap. So it is absolutely the perfect size for this block too. They're both made by the same company. I believe they're actually both Redecker. Also from earthhero.com. It just came wrapped in paper. This too, super excited. So apparently the way that this works is you'll take your brush, instead of squeezing a drop, you'll rub the brush on top to get soap on the brush and then do your dishes. And so that is how my dishes are gonna look from now on. We'll see how it goes. I hope it'll go well. And then two more things. These are more for on the go, I guess, similar to the straws. I bought these as a take along travel utensils. They're sporks, obviously. What I loved about these is that they're actually, the spoon you could actually eat soup with this spoon. Most of the spoons, especially bamboo or whatever, they are too shallow for anything. And so I got these to be very compact and easy to put into a purse or a diaper bag, and then just always have a utensil with me. Bonus is my 2-year-old absolutely loves this. This has become her favorite eating utensil, and it's a fork that actually works. You know, baby forks, they just don't work. What is up with baby forks that don't work? So she eats with this all the time, but this was mainly to be an on-the-go thing. I know that you can just take your own cutlery, I get that. That's the least wasteful thing to do, is to just take your own cutlery with you. But half the time our cutlery just, it's not washed, or it's in the dishwasher, or it needs to, we have only one set of cutlery because we're also kind of minimalist, and so I just need a couple extra, and so that's what I chose, and I love it. So it's really cool. So I got those on earthhero.com too. I also got myself a Tiffin, but this is not for me. It's actually a little bigger than I expected. I thought it was kind of a mini version. This is what I mainly bought this for traveling snacks with Sage. We have glass containers, but they're too heavy and they're glass. So I don't really want them banging around inside of a bag when I'm on the go. So this was to help me pack snacks for Sage, like I said. And then I'm, you know, I'm looking at it and thinking that's actually kind of cool. Maybe it could also be like a meal caddy for myself. So whenever I'm out and about with her, we can take our food here. One thing, there's a plastic thingy here. But anyway, this will avoid, you know, a lot of waste in the future, I hope. What I also kind of like is that you can technically take only the top half. Sorry, this is so loud. But the lid is also like a on-the-go plate. So we could plate up food and then eat that way. So I am happy about that. I will be putting that into her diaper bag full of snacks as we are out and about. Just 2 more things. These are the bath things. I got a shampoo bar, I think from Little Yellow Bungalow, if that's this, if that's not the one. It's like Little Yellow something, I don't know. Anyway, I'll put the link in once I figure out what it is. A shampoo bar, and I'm getting like the twinkle in my eyes. Well, for one, it smells so good, but it is like so truly zero waste. I could not believe when I was looking at these. So not only does it have all these really good ingredients that are safe for curly hair, because I'm attempting to try to revamp some of my curl hair, but the wrapping, the paper wrapping is full of flower seeds, so you can soak it in water and grow flowers. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's like the sweetest and cutest little thing I've ever heard of. So I'm really excited about that, and I will probably save that and do that more like towards the fall, because they would just die right now outside in my yard. It's crazy hot. And then the final thing, I have a plastic poof that is beyond needing to be replaced. So I found this on earthhero.com. It's a little mitt, and I'm trying to remember what it's made of. I'm just blanking on it now, but it is for the shower. It's got the little loop, and I wanted to just get one to see if it would work for everyone before I started replacing the rest of the poofs in my house. Everyone has their own color poof. So we're gonna have to figure out some way of designating whose is whose. But you know, that should be pretty easy. But these too, at the end of their life, they're just compostable. So it's the last set of plastic poofs that I'm going to end up sending to the landfill. So that feels really good, and I'm happy about that. So that's the final thing. And actually I have really big hands. Like I'm 5'9" and I'm like pretty built. Not like buff, just, you know, I'm big, okay. But the mitt fits very well on my hand. My son, who has the slightly larger hands than I do, his hand goes maybe out to here, so I don't know. So if somebody has like massive hands, it might not work, but probably for most people it'll work. And I'm just so excited that it's like, yeah, compostable. And then I don't know, that just makes me feel very happy to be able to take care of it, you know, completely all by myself without having to think about it. So yeah, anyway, so that's my haul, some things I replaced. And then those 2, like, what was it, like 3 things? It was like the sporks and the Tiffin and the straws that I bought. Didn't technically need them, but you know, it's something that I've been thinking about for a long time to sort of help make my life easier. And yeah, I don't have any regrets. I don't know. Anyway, so there it is, and I hope to be able to do a lot more videos about zero waste and sustainability and the ways that I, you know, can help contribute some knowledge in that area. Whatever that knowledge happens to be. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off now, and as always, I hope the rest of your day is good and your life stays wonderful. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.